uh, all the boys need to keep their cameras on. Okay, the boys only. Students, today we are going to do grammar work. So I want your grammar books to be with you. Keep your grammar books with you. Don't open your grammar books because first I have to explain. So keep your grammar books with you. Be attentive, and your rough notebooks and your pencils must be in your hand. Okay, you can note down the important points. So today we are going to do chapter number 3 of the grammar book. Okay, countable and uncountable nouns. In our first chapter, when we were doing nouns, I have told you the difference between countable and uncountable nouns. All of you know that noun is a naming word, and anything which has a name, whether it is a place, a thing, name of a person, name of anything is a noun. So nouns can be countable and uncountable. Countable nouns. Very easy definition, as the name refers to. Countable. Countable means something which can be counted. So countable nouns are such nouns which can be counted. For example, books, bed covers, toys, children, boys, girls, shelves, pencils, copies, notebooks, plates, glasses, okay, spoons. These are all countable nouns because you can easily count them. Remember one thing, countable nouns have plural form, whereas uncountable nouns do not have the plural form. Okay, only countable nouns have the plural form. Uncountable nouns. Simple definition, nouns which cannot be counted are called uncountable nouns. Obviously, uncountable, which cannot be counted. For example, rice. Can we count rice? Obviously not. Sugar, tea, salt, coffee, sand, milk, water. These are all uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns do not have the plural form. For example, we cannot say salts, sugars, rices, teas. These are all wrong. So uncountable nouns do not have the plural form, whereas countable nouns have the plural form. So simple definition between countable and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns are such nouns which can be counted. Uncountable nouns are such nouns which cannot be counted. Countable nouns have plural form. Uncountable nouns do not have the plural form. Clear? Now, all of you know what are adjectives? Adjectives describe a noun, or you can say adjectives qualify a noun. We generally and mostly put adjectives before nouns. Now, adjectives which are used with countable nouns. Basically, because it is related to quantity, we are counting something, so we are going to use quantitative adjective, not qualitative adjective. We are going to use quantitative adjective with the countable nouns. For example, 2, 3, 4, 5, any number. No, zero, all, many, few, little, a lot of. Okay, these are all adjectives which are quantitative adjectives and which are used with countable nouns. All questions will be asked at the end. We are doing chapter number 3 of grammar. Don't open your grammar book, okay? We're just discussing, first we have discussed about the difference between countable and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns are nouns which can be counted, and uncountable nouns are nouns which cannot be counted. Okay? Countable nouns have plural form, uncountable nouns do not have the plural form. Now our third slide is adjectives used with countable nouns. I've told you adjectives are of different types and adjectives qualify a noun. Describe. Adjectives describe noun. When we are talking about countable nouns, because we are going to count something, so we are going to use quantitative adjective before countable nouns. I have a lot of books. Okay, there are many people on the beach. Many. Okay, several people attended the exhibition. Several. Few boys are in the hall. Few. There is little rice in the jug. Little. So we are putting adjectives with the countable or uncountable nouns. Adjectives describe nouns. We use adjectives of number like 2, 23, 100 before countable nouns. Several people attended the exhibition. 23 boys went to the Lahore. Okay, students, remember one thing. When we are using adjectives before countable nouns, we only use adjectives of number or quantitative because it is related to the quantity of something. Clear? Use of many and much. Yes, this difference must be clear. Okay, many is used with countable nouns, much is used with uncountable nouns. So this is the basic difference between the adjectives. Many and much are adjectives of number. Okay, both are adjectives of number, and we are going to put many with the countable nouns and much with the uncountable nouns. For example, we can't say there is many rice in my cup. It's wrong. Okay, there are many books on the table. Many people went to see the exhibition. Okay, there are many children in the zoo. Many people came to watch the movie. Okay, so remember one thing, that we are going to use many with countable nouns. For example, if I say there are dash people standing at the bus stop, many or much. Obviously we cannot say there are much people because people are countable. We can count people, so we are going to say there are many people standing at the bus stop. But if I say there is dash sugar in my cup, so I'm not going to say there is many sugar because I cannot count sugar. Sugar is an uncountable noun. So I will say there is much sugar in my cup. So do you understand the difference? Remember, because after completing the slides, I'm going to first ask you people the definitions and then we will move forward. Okay. So many is used with countable nouns. Much is used with uncountable nouns. You understand? There are many children in the zoo. Much effort. Effort. We cannot count effort. Effort. Okay. Is spent on the completion of this project. How many cups of milk do you need? Now, children, be very careful. Milk is uncountable, but cups are countable. Because I am writing a dash before cups, so I will not write how much cups of milk, how many, because I can count cups. 1 cup, 2 cup, 3 cup, 4 cup, or 5 cup. How many cups of milk do you need? Okay. Use of articles are and are. Now, this is a new thing for you people because we didn't do it in class 5. Articles, there are 3 articles, are, and the. And an are called the indefinite articles, and the is called the definite article. Okay. Obviously, you know this thing that and an stands for one, singular. Singular means countable. So that is why we cannot put the articles or and before uncountable nouns. Okay, we only put and before countable nouns. A orange, sorry, an orange, the oranges. Our boy, the boys. Our mango, the mangoes. Okay. So mango, boy, orange, these are all countable. So we can put both articles, are and an and the. All the three articles we can put with the countable nouns. But with the uncountable nouns, we cannot put a or an. We cannot say a sugar, a rice, a coffee. Oh, we can say a glass of coffee or a cup of coffee, a glass of milk. We can say this. But directly with coffee and milk, we cannot put a or an. Okay. So we only put the definite article the with uncountable nouns. The indefinite article a and an are used with the countable nouns only. We do not use a or an with uncountable nouns. Remember, Vita, because it's very easy to understand. A and an can be singular. They are only singular. So we are going to put them with singular countable nouns. I have a book. I have a copy. I have a pencil. There is an orange. There is an egg. Okay. So egg, orange, copy, book, pencil. These are all countable nouns. Okay. But we cannot say a sugar, a sand, a salt, a rice because these are uncountable nouns. Okay. But the is the definite article. We are putting the with both countable and uncountable nouns. You can see the example. I found the book on the shelf. Book is countable, shelf is countable. These can have plural form, books, shelves. There is an orange in the basket. Orange is also countable, basket is also countable. Oranges, baskets. The milk tastes sour. The milk. We cannot say a milk. We can say a glass of milk or a cup of milk. That is correct. But directly with milk, because milk is uncountable, so we cannot put a or an with an uncountable noun. Okay. The use of few and little. Many and much refers to big in number. Few and little refers to small in number, something which is less in quantity. As many is used with countable nouns and much is used with uncountable nouns. Similarly, few is used with countable nouns and little is used with uncountable nouns. I put a little milk in my cup. Okay. There are few children in the examination hall. Okay. So children, countable, milk, uncountable. So we are going to put few with countable and little with uncountable. Few and little refer to less in quantity or number. We use few with countable nouns and little with uncountable nouns. For example, few people attended the meeting. There is a little rice in the bowl. He received little sympathy from his neighbors. Okay, students. So I'm going to repeat it again. Then I'm going to ask you. Okay. And please be very careful when the teacher is going to ask. You have to raise your hand, or to whoever I'll ask, that student has to reply. First, I told about countable and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns are such nouns which can be counted. Uncountable nouns are nouns which cannot be counted. We use adjective of number before the countable and uncountable nouns, like several, many, a lot of, 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, all such adjectives. Only adjective of number. The many is used with countable nouns and much is used with uncountable nouns. Similarly, few comes with the countable nouns and little comes with the uncountable nouns. Few and little refer to less in quantity, many and much refer to big in quantity. Now there's an adjective which is called a lot of. A lot of comes with both countable and uncountable nouns. Okay. Then one more thing which I have told you about the articles a, and the. A and an are called the indefinite articles and they come only with the countable nouns because they come only with singular form. Our book, our copy, our pencil, our banana, our mango. Okay. And comes with the comes with both countable and uncountable nouns. Okay, the is called the definite article because we are focusing on something. The boy means we are talking about one particular boy. The boy went to the market. I saw a boy standing in my street. A means any boy. A means can be any boy. But if I say the boy, it means I am talking about one particular boy. Okay, students? This chapter is not that much lengthy. First, I'm going to ask you people, and then we are going to start our exercise. Who will tell me the difference between countable and uncountable nouns? Yes, raise your hand. Yes, I can see from your video also. You can raise your hand. Okay, so Fatma Abdul Qaddus. What is the difference between countable and uncountable nouns? Rohan, I will also ask you, don't worry. Yes, Fatma, I have unmuted you. Beta, you need to unmute yourselves. Okay. I can't unmute all the students, otherwise all of you will make a lot of noise. So I'm just going to, okay. Rohan, what is the difference between countable and uncountable nouns? Yes. Tell Heather.
That countable noun are with nouns that we can count, and uncountable nouns are that they are many quantities and we can't count it.
We count them. Okay. Can any other else, any other student who can tell me? Heather, you can mute yourself, okay, after telling the answer. Yes. Yes, Rohan. Yes, Rohan, I have unmuted you. Yes, Rohan.
Uncountable are the nouns that can be counted and can be used as singular as well as plural. For example, boy, boys, note, notes, and uncountable nouns are the nouns. Uncountable nouns are the nouns that refers to liquid substances and ideas.
Okay, ठीक है, good Rohan, good Rohan. Okay, now students, countable nouns are nouns, count, which can be counted. Simple definition. Countable nouns are nouns which can be counted from the word count. Okay, count means which we can count. Uncountable nouns which cannot be counted. Uncountable, which cannot be counted. Okay, now tell me the difference between many and much. The difference between many and much. Raise your hands. I want all the hands raised. Okay, otherwise I'm going to ask myself. Momin. Yes, Momin. Momin, you have to unmute your mic and your video also. Yes, Momin.
Okay, 1 minute.
Yes, Momin. The difference between many and much.
Teacher, much is used to describe mass nouns or countable nouns like juice, rice, patience, and happiness. Yeah, when we use much, the noun always be singular. It cannot be plural.
Simple
And
definition.
and
Beta,
teacher,
hmm,
many
say,
is used to describe countable nouns, etc. Books, ideas, leaves, and shoes. When using many, that noun will always be plural.
good. Okay. Now, many is used with countable nouns. Much is used with uncountable nouns. Okay, simple definition. Yes, many is used with countable nouns and much is used with uncountable nouns. What are articles are or an? Articles are, and the. Who will tell me from the girl side? Yes, Fatma Hassan. Fatma Hassan, what are articles are, and the used with? Beta, you have to unmute your mic. Nurul Iman, you can tell me. Who will tell me? Yes, Fatma Hassan. Yes, Fatma Hassan. Yes, beta, Fatma Hassan. Beta, I'm speaking very loudly. Check your headphones, okay? Yes, Fatma Abdul Kabdus, you can tell beta. You need to speak up, okay? When the teacher asks you to do. What are the articles are and the stand for? Where we can use them? Yes.
The article are and are is used for that nouns where are is used for nouns that start with no start with vowels and is used for that words that
Okay. Rohan, you can tell me. Yes, Rohan. Yes, Rohan.
teacher article to the articles the article 1 minute. There are two articles that are definite articles and indefinite articles.
Yes.
If we take the example of definite articles, the definite articles can be used with the countable noun that is the. Example, the boy. I am telling about a specific boy. If I say
Okay.
that a boy, that there are many boys.
That they
And
can be any boy, any boy.
Any.
Means any. Yes. Yes.
And the indefinite articles are a or an. A or an is definite because we cannot count indefinite articles, and we cannot write them in also sentences. That
Okay.
an orange, which orange, no one knows.
Okay. Okay, beta. Good. Thank you. Now, students, I will repeat again. Fatma, listen carefully. Beta, articles are three types out of three types: a, and the. Okay? A and means one. A and means one. Any one. A book, a pencil, a boy, a cup of milk, a glass of water. A means one. An orange, an elephant, an egg, an umbrella. Okay, we are talking about any one. So a and an come with only countable nouns. And comes with countable nouns. If you see the examples, a book is countable. A boy is countable. A glass is countable. A bed is countable. A chair is countable. Okay? But we cannot put them with uncountable nouns. We cannot say our rice, our sugar, our sweet, our tea, our coffee, our salt, our sand. These are all wrong. We can put the with the uncountable nouns and countable nouns. But we cannot put a or an with the uncountable nouns. Children, remember this thing that countable means which can be counted, uncountable means which cannot be counted. Many comes with countable, much comes with uncountable. Few comes with countable, little comes with uncountable. Okay? Articles are and come with countable, not with uncountable nouns. Is that clear? Now all of you open your books, chapter number 3. Your pencils must be in your hand. Okay? Beta, I'm talking very loudly. Only 2 students cannot hear me. Nurul Iman and Umar Noor Shamsi. Beta, please check your mics also, okay? I'm trying to speak a little bit louder. Okay? Can you hear me, all the other students? Heather, just raise your hand. Rohan, can you hear me? Okay. Heather? Okay. Now, students, open your books. Open your books. Chapter number 3, countable and uncountable nouns. Countable and uncountable nouns. Okay, page number 11, exercise A. Let's remember, from the picture given below, pick out 5 countable and 5 uncountable nouns. I'm giving you 2 to 3 minutes time. Okay, you have to look at this picture, make 2 columns, write countable and uncountable. Obviously you are going to do it in your notebook later, but right now in the book you can give the heading countable, underline it, uncountable. Write 5 countable nouns and 5 uncountable nouns. Now, I'm giving you 2 to 3 minutes. Do it. Page number 11, exercise A. From the picture, you have to pick up only 5 countable nouns and 5 uncountable nouns. Let's see who will do first. Then you can raise your hand. When you have finished your work, please raise your hand so that I can ask you. Rohan, you have done, but I want to ask some other students. Wait. Okay. First of all, there's a name written Gold Tiger. I don't know who is that tiger. Anyways, I'm going to ask. Yes, the student named as Gold Tiger. First, tell me your name. Yes, beta. I have unmuted you.
Sugars, uncountable noun, and coffee uncountable, and salt uncountable, and tea uncountable, and dust uncountable.
Okay, what's your name?
Heather.
Heather, you are telling me the answer? Okay, Heather.
Yes.
That is correct. Sugar, coffee, salt, tea. There is bread also. Okay, garbage also. These are all uncountable nouns. Good, Heather. Now, who will tell me? Please mute your mic. Yes. Okay, Nurul Iman. Nurul Iman. Nurul Iman, we have to finish our exercise, so we have to be quick. Nurul Iman, unmute your mic, beta. I have unmuted you. Yes,
Teacher,
Nurul Iman. Countable nouns.
spoons, bowls, containers, plates, drawers, shelves.
Good. Okay, it's bowls. How do we pronounce it? B-O-W-L-S, bowls. Pronounce it?
Walls.
Bowls. Bowls. Okay. Good, beta. Thank you. So, spoons, you can see spoons, you can see plates, you can see bowls, okay? Containers also, okay? So these are all countable, and table also. Table is also a countable noun. Shelf is also a countable noun. Okay, these are all countable nouns. Okay, beta? Okay. Now you can mute your mic.
Yes.
Now I have explained you adjectives used with countable and uncountable nouns and all the use of many and much, the use of few and little. Now come to exercise B. Exercise B, students. Exercise B. Okay, page 13. The answers are written, so but please don't look at these answers. Do it on your own. Exercise B, underline the nouns in the sentences given below and say whether they are countable or uncountable. One has been done as an example. Okay. Now, students, you have to underline the nouns and then you have to tell if it is countable or uncountable. In the first example, you can see he is traveling far and wide in search of peace. The noun is peace, but we cannot count peace. So we underline peace and we have written uncountable. In the in the sentence 2, that painting is truly beautiful. The noun is painting. Painting is countable because we are specifying to one painting only. That painting. It means that we can count it. One painting. That painting is very beautiful. So you are going to underline painting and you will write countable. Is it clear? Now do it. I'm going to give you. Okay, Heather Abbas has done it. So one by one, I'm going to ask you people. We are going to start with Umar Nawaz. Yes, Umar Nawaz. The third sentence. Umar Nawaz. Yes. I will listen from everyone. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yes, Umar Nawaz. Okay, Moment. Yes, Moment. Better don't take so much time. We will not be able to complete our exercises then. Okay. Quickly, you have to unmute your mic so that you can answer. Rohan, okay. Rohan, I have unmuted you.
Yes.
Number
The third
3.
one.
Third one.
Noise can pollute the atmosphere as much as smoke. So the nouns are the nouns in this sentence are noise and atmosphere, and they are uncountable nouns.
Good. Noise, atmosphere, and one more word, smoke. Okay, smoke is also a name. So noise, atmosphere, and smoke, these are uncountable nouns because we cannot count noise, we cannot count atmosphere, we cannot count smoke. Good. Number 4th one.
I have done all the parts.
Okay. Now, okay, now students, who is Galaxy? I don't know who is Galaxy. Yes. Now, Moment. Moment, unmute your mic. Moment.
Yes, teacher.
Yes. 4th one.
Teacher, light is uncountable.
There is hardly any light in this room. Light is uncountable and there is one countable noun also. Room. Okay? Do the 5th one also.
His courage due admiration for all. Courage and admiration is uncountable.
Correct, but it is admiration. Admire. Admire something, someone, to praise someone. His courage drew admiration from all. Courage and admiration both are nouns and both are uncountable nouns because we cannot count them. Okay, good Moment. Next. Nurul Iman. Nurul Iman.
Yes, teacher.
6th
I
and
have
7th.
unmuted.
6th and 7th, yes.
6 and 7. This
6th
river
and
has very dirty water. River countable or water uncountable?
correct. River is countable, water uncountable. Very good, beta. Number 7th one also. Her hair looks quite different now.
Hair is countable.
Uncountable. Can we count here? Can you count here?
Uncountable.
Uncountable.
No.
Good, 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 beta. Now quickly, Galaxy. Who is Galaxy? Please, better tell me your names also. Galaxy. Some students have written Galaxy. I don't know who is Galaxy. Yes, Ubanavas. Yes. Number 8. 8. 8. Better there should be no noise. No noise. No noise, please. Yes. Number 8 one.
I can tell.
Yes.
Butter can be easily made at home and made. Butter uncountable, home countable, milk uncountable.
Very good. Butter uncountable, home countable, milk uncountable. Very good, beta. 9. One student 9. Now, ninth, who will do 9?
Prevention.
Umanur Shamsi, yes. Yes, Umanur Shamsi. Umar, I have unmuted you, beta. Yes, number 9. We have just 2 minutes and we have to finish our work, okay? Prevention is always better than
Teacher,
cure. Yes.
teacher, in ninth sentence there is cure uncountable.
Cure uncountable, and there is one more now. Can you tell me? Prevention. Okay, prevention is also a noun, abstract noun. Prevention and cure both are uncountable nouns. There is far too much oil in the food today. Yes. The last sentence. Yes, Umar Noor. Can you tell me 10th one also? Then we will do the next
The
exercise.
last sentence, oil is
Yes.
uncountable.
And oil is uncountable. Okay. Good, beta. Now exercise
And
C,
also food.
page number food also. Good. Okay. Now exercise C. Exercise C. Use the words in the box given below to complete the sentences. Okay, 1 to 10 sentences are given and there are approximately 10 words in the 10 adjectives and articles given in box C. Okay, you have to fill in the blanks with one of the words. I'm giving you, the time is short, so you can try one by one. Raise your hand. Nurul Iman. Nurul Iman. Haider Abbas. Haider Abbas. Okay, Umar Noor Shamsi wants to tell me. Okay, Umar, you can tell me.
Teacher, pass me all butter. All butter, please. All.
No, pass me the butter, please. Pass me the butter. Butter is uncountable, so we have put the definite article the. Pass me the butter, please. Okay, good. Umar, you are trying. That is a good thing. Yes, Rohan. Rohan, second one. Where is Rohan? Yes, Rohan.
Teacher,
Number 2.
first blank. There are dash